Hey,
Alright.
what's
Long
up,
time.
man?
What's going on, man? Long time no see, man. Life be
Hey,
life, and so you know what I mean.
hi. Yeah. I mean, it's life, but we back at it, man.
For sure.
It's been a minute, and the world has changed drastically
Oh man, understatement.
since since the COVID days
Yeah.
and all of that. Um, and so we're gonna talk about this transition from AI today, and
Interesting. Interesting.
so you have not heard this AI music,
I don't believe I have. If I did, I did not know it was AI. I
bruh.
don't think so. I don't. I heard people like talking about like different artists. So I heard like a group of people, they were kind of upset with Kanye West, and they said something about he just put out like all AI music. Or I didn't know what they meant by it. I didn't never really go look into it, but I've been hearing about it. But I don't know if I've actually ever heard like a song of AI, like an AI song.
I don't know about Kanye, but I'm gonna show you this joint, and we gonna react to this. Let me see if I can pull this up on the screen. You see my
Yeah,
man on here.
yeah. Holding the mic. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna let it go to the chorus, man.
Take your life away.
Hey,
Wish on
listen.
Ain't
What you
lie,
think,
man.
man?
I think it's dope, like, because it has like the element of the natural instrumentation, but
Yeah.
with the modern hip hop, 50 Cent, of course. I kind of like it, but um,
Oh, you said but what?
it's no. I like it. I do because it's the time frame of when music was like, I guess, more instrument, like more live instrumental, like instruments used. I like
Yeah,
that part of it. I think it's dope.
yeah, man. Hey, I hate to say it, man, but this AI music, I like. Not
Yep,
all of it, not all of it, but
I like
but
that.
but some of it, man. Some of these joints rock.
Nah,
And
yeah, I
I'm
like
like,
that.
but this goes to show like how things is changing. Like what's to say like we ain't gonna have music in the next year or two that we ain't gonna know who made it. Like, we ain't gonna know the artist. We ain't gonna know if it's real or fake. We ain't gonna know if it's AI. Like if somebody didn't come out and say this was AI, how would you know?
Well, in that particular scenario, because that was a time period we know about. You know what I mean? Like, so we know it was 50, and so
I know, but how you don't know it's a cover band? You know what I'm saying? Like how you don't know it's like some band that
now, like that's out now.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like my,
Well,
my father, he plays for a band. Like they could have covered the drink, and you wouldn't know.
I
You know
guess
what I'm
the only way
saying?
you'll be able to determine that is like if the actual artist itself come out and say, "Yeah, this isn't me." And then traditionally, like now in modern times, that style of music isn't it's not a thing, if you will. It's not like it's sampled. You'll
Mhm.
hear sample in certain um, R&B artists or hip hop artists, but it's not. It's rarely used to actually like say the lyrics of a more modern song. You know what I mean? Like it's not really used like it's the beat is used, but not the actual verb, like the vocal part of the artist.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But like I said, I mean, what if you got a creative, cover band? Like I said, like my father, he plays for a band, and they do some old school stuff. But they obviously don't do rap,
Right.
right? But what if you did have a creative person that was like, you know what? Yeah, man, let me see how this sounds. And then next thing you know, they at a wedding and they bust out with that drink, and then all of a sudden it's all over the internet. It goes viral, and but my
I think
point
it'll take
is,
off.
Yeah, oh, they would. They would. But my point is like you're not gonna know. Like you don't know if somebody didn't come out and say this is AI, like
Yeah.
you would not know. And that's scary. Where do you think this whole AI thing? How do you feel about AI, man? Because you the science guy, so you should be all for it, right?
I think AI has a ceiling. It's so I know a lot of people feel like AI can eventually take over or in some way outthink us as humans or make us slaves or put us in a situation where they're in control of society. I don't know if I go that far with AI because in order for something like that drastic to happen, never say never. I'm not saying it won't happen, but me personally, a lot of things have to go overlooked in order for like AI to the fantasy world, like to the iRobots and to the robots, to the AI controlling humans. I think that's it's a good movie. I don't think it's reality or will be reality. I think ultimately, like I think humans, in order for us, because we have a ceiling, in order for us to reach a certain level or a part of reality that we don't fully understand, we have to hybrid with AI. We have to utilize it to our benefit. Not it's I don't think it's going to be in a situation to where AI completely dominates us. Yeah, to take over certain jobs and it'll hurt us in ways, but that's corporate greed. So corporation always looking for ways to not pay people and build a machine to do the job. But I don't necessarily think AI is going to be in a position to like control humanity.
So you don't think AI will ever surpass us?
Not without us. It will have to be a hybrid. We will have to be involved in some kind of way. Just them on their own, no.
Okay. And when you mean hybrid, like you talking about like the Elon Musk brain,
No, Elon Musk.
um,
He
what is that thing he doing? The brain thing,
oh the
Neuralink. Is that
yeah, no, not that. That's it's I think what I'm saying hasn't been figured out yet. I'm speaking more like I don't even know that what it would be like. It'll be something to the extent of integrating the human features with the AI processing ability. Kind of
like Ex Machina?
yeah, it has to be something to that extent because we have a ceiling as humans. Like we have the laws of physics and certain things that we can understand, but clearly I mean we can't answer a lot of stuff. I mean we know what we know, but there's a ceiling there where we can't get past because we're human.
Right.
And AI has the ability to process things just
Well,
almost.
but AI can't do anything we can't do. It just does it way. It just does what we do way faster. Like because everything that AI has, we fed it, we gave it
That's what
to
I'm
it.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? So AI does what we do. It just does what we do 100 million times faster.
But humans are always going to. It's going to always be a part of a society. Is going to always ultimately need humans in the sense of AI can substitute for certain things and certain aspects, but it can't. It's not capable of running the show, if you will. It's programmed. We program it. It doesn't has the ability or it hasn't shown the ability to consciously I'll think outside of what it's been programmed to think.
Yeah,
At least not to my knowledge.
but I was gonna say, but it has, right? There's been times when they tried to shut it down and it decided it wasn't gonna shut down. It's been times where it has recopied its code to like, duplicate itself. Like it has already
That
done
doesn't
things.
surprise me. It doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, but then my question would be like, what part of AI is that? Like where it's conscious, like it knows, it understands like consciousness or reality. It understands like it's almost saying that it's aware that it was programmed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it's
Yes.
yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
it's aware. It's just I don't know, we don't know what consciousness is. So we
No,
don't
yeah, I know.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can't say whether it's conscious or not, but it has chosen not to shut itself down. It has chosen not to listen to certain orders. And so when you say like iRobot is, far fetched or whatever, I don't know about that, man. Honestly, like if you think about it, right? If you go back to the 80s when they were showing us alien movies, right? We thought those alien movies were far fetched, you know? And now we're starting to see, shoot, them joints were true. Like those encounter movies and those people being abducted and all that, like them joints were true. And so now they're down, 40 years later, they coming out saying, yeah, aliens are real. Area 51 is real. Yeah.
Oh, they
They're like,
said
well,
that? I
yeah.
thought it was still like a big mysterious thing, Area
Nope.
51.
No, they coming out like, yep, it's real. And it's like, whoa, hold up. 40 years ago, y'all were trying to, but 40 years ago, you were telling us that this stuff was real. So what were you telling us 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that's about to be real or that is real and now we're just starting to see it, like the iRobots, like the Megans, like the Ex Machinas, like all these movies where AI, like the Avengers movie, what is it, Age of Ultron, like all these movies are showing us like, oh, AI is gonna take over.
So, what's your personal opinion on like AI's, I guess, what is what is what is the end game with AI to you? What do you foresee if you had to?
Oh, you really want to know? You really want to
Yeah,
know?
absolutely.
I think I don't know what the end game is. I think that but I think there is a game that's being played, and I think the angle is that okay. Here's what I see. Number one, AI will take over our jobs.
All jobs or certain?
Probably 90%, 80 to 90% of jobs gone. They already got Amazon trucks that drive themselves. You know, uh, it was funny because I worked at Amazon years ago. I'm trying to think when it was. It had to be at least 4 or 5 years ago. Um, yeah, because it was it during COVID? It had to be during COVID once they fired me for not getting the shot. But when so I started working at Amazon then, and Amazon had these these I don't want to call them trucks, but they were little cars that we drove in the building, and the in the concrete there was a magnet, and so basically the cars drove themselves. All right, you pushed on the gas, but it got on the magnet, and then it just go. You weren't really in control. You could stop it, and you could move forward, and you can move backwards, but it pretty much drove itself, and that's
So,
five. That's 5 6
I
years
didn't
ago.
mean to cut you off. I'm just
Yeah.
curious. So, what market, job force wise, would you say wouldn't be able to be an AI?
I think everybody's going to be drastically reduced. Everybody, because if Amazon was doing this years ago, right, and now they got trucks that could drive themselves. Um, think about what you could do with drones, where you can just have packages. You can have drones,
Hmm.
just
They do that.
fly
I saw videos of it. Yeah, they
right.
drone drop off packages and things like that.
So I was talking to a guy at the hospital, and I was like, in 5 to 10 years, we're gonna be short. And he was like, nah, AI could never replace our job. And I was like, AI won't replace everybody, but it will replace most people. Because once you get a human like AI, right? An AI that looks human, which China already got. So once you got a human that an AI that looks human, you're going to be training the AI. Well, the AI going to pick up the training like that. Once the AI picks up the training, now you don't have to worry about physically restraining anybody because the AI going to do it, and it's a robot. So now you don't have to worry about workman's comp and Roy's and people getting hurt on the job. Like, you don't have to worry about that because AI is gonna cover that. And yes, it's gonna be expensive in the early on. You get an AI machine that looks like a human now, it's probably gonna cost you $10-20 million.
Well,
But
from
over
what
time, that price is gonna come way down. And in 5 to 10 years, when that price is $50,000 for a machine, and you say, well, shoot, I pay my employees $50,000-$60,000. Well, then I'll just buy the machine, and I could work this machine all day long. I only need a few humans in there, and that's just to really oversee stuff. So so here's what I see. I see AI taking over every industry. Every industry. I think by the end of next year, we'll probably have an AI movie. You seen the AI actress?
mm-mm.
Oh man. Okay, hold
I've
on.
been out of loop with a lot of stuff, man.
I gotta
With
show you this.
um stuff like that, like AI, and
Dude, I gotta show you this. Let me see if I could
This girl
let me see if I could pull her up.
I can see AI hurting the workforce for sure. But
That's not the way I want to do it. I don't want to share. How do I share just
is that like one of those, what do they call influence people, influencers or something, social media influencers? Yeah, that's what it is, like an influencer person.
No, that's the crazy part. Like, no, she's a real actress. Like, she got an agency, like part of her agency and everything. It's crazy. Hold on.
Tilly is about
It's crazy.
All right, here we go.
That's super crazy.
Dude, when you see this, you're gonna be like, what the? All right, here we go.
This girl named Tilly is about to become the next big star in Hollywood, but she's not human. She's a fully AI-generated actress, created by a tech company, and top talent agencies are already scouting her.
But can she cry on Graham Norton?
Of course she can, and it'll be clipped, subtitled, and monetized on TikTok by lunchtime.
Studios love her because she can work 24/7, costs far less than human actors, and all the profits go to the AI company. But fans and actors are upset. Many say this could be the end of the film industry. This girl named Tilly is about to become the
Now, dude, I know some people gonna, be like, yeah, that's whack. This was on CNN. Like, this is on the news. This is
Was that just like videos of her? Like, is it like is it a
no.
is it a
She got
robot?
she got an agency and a contract. Like the movie industry is giving her contract for the rights of her likeness.
But what I'm saying is it like a physical robot, or is it just like
No,
all digital?
all digital.
Oh,
All
okay.
digital.
Well, good luck with that. I don't necessarily think that's gonna it. That could backfire.
I mean, but listen, I'm telling you, once by the end, that's why I say by the end of next year, we'll have a full-fledged movie where, because I know you've seen the Tupac and Kobe joints,
Yeah, I saw that.
right?
That was crazy. I
So
was like,
so
wow.
when you think about that whole thing is AI generated, right? If you
But
think
I think people who like real movie buffs and people who really truly enjoy the arts, um, will look at frown upon that. I don't necessarily think that's going to be successful. it may have its base. I'm not saying it's not going to have any success, but I think like the passionate people who enjoy the arts of so far as like acting and who are very passionate about it, and it's kind of like not just surface level, real fans and things like that. I don't know if that will be as successful as these corporate giants anticipate.
I think that you're giving a lot of credit to the old heads who are not going to want to see their jobs go away.
That's not even about that. It's just people. It's like you start to feel like it's cheap. It's not authentic. Like it's not about these actors and actresses and things like the Leonardos and those guys and those actresses and the legends, the Denzels. I'm not speaking necessarily on them. I'm speaking like as a consumer
Yeah.
who purchase a ticket and who get popcorn and who spend all this money to go get entertained. I think like they will start to feel like they're getting got, like not, you know what I mean? Like it's a
That's
part of it.
I'm with you, but that's only if it looks like if it looks like you're being duped. But if you get something like this, and think about it, like we know,
Every sunrise in this
Yeah, I
city
saw
means
that.
new hustle, new chances.
right?
The grind doesn't stop when you're tired. It stops when you're done. That's
So
Every sun.
right now, it's a couple of seconds, right? But what happens when that scene can be an hour and a half? Nobody knows that any of that is fake, other than the people who know the timeline between Pac and Kobe. But
It's a slippery slope. I mean,
but see,
well,
but here's the thing, like we becoming the old heads.
of course. Of course. Oh, absolutely.
So the young generation, they gonna be like, hey, remember when Malcolm X and Tupac was talking? And you're gonna be like, what? Malcolm X and Tupac ain't never meet. I saw it on I saw it. It was online.
Yeah, that kid needs to get his ass whooped. No, like if that kid does it consciously, like it's just like no, that's nonsense. But
how would they know?
man, I don't know. Someone dropped the ball, man.
Brother X.
Because look,
Brother X.
here's the thing, right? Hold on,
Someone dropped
look.
the ball.
I gotta show you some of this stuff, man. Because
Yeah, I'm not. Listen. I can admit I'm not in the loop. I saw that. I saw this one too. I was like, yo, this is cool.
so
Gave us the blueprint. Keep speaking truth, young brother. They can't stop us. Brother X. Brother Tupac.
So if you take somebody from a younger generation, right? You take somebody 20 years old or so, they don't know.
Right.
They don't know. So they're not gonna
They
be able to
should,
sit.
though.
They're not gonna sit up here and say, hold up. Malcolm X was killed 60 what? And Tupac wasn't even born yet. Hold up. How this? They're not gonna do that. They're gonna say, I know I saw Tupac and Malcolm X is online. That's what they're gonna say. They're not gonna look it up. And then when they do look it up, they're gonna look up ChatGPT.
Technology, I don't know, man. In order for that to like really, man, the youth, if the youth go completely like, like they legitimately like, oh, I didn't. This is like real to me. Tupac and Malcolm X, like in the same, like it's something went wrong somewhere.
How are you gonna know? Like, okay, Tupac and Malcolm X is extreme, right? Because you could bring up the timelines and kind of see. But what if all of a sudden you start seeing clips of Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King, and then you're like, well, shoot, yeah, I know they was in the same time frame,
Right.
and then all of a sudden you get clips of them eating dinner together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like
that would be more, yeah. That's more
realistic,
like because
right?
they were in the, they were alive. You know what I mean? That's more,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
That makes Yeah. Now
A- a-
that
And can't nobody tell. I mean, like it's gonna be hard for people to tell you that that didn't happen. You know, the younger generation is gonna be like, it did. I saw it. The same way you know how what Abraham Lincoln looked like because you weren't there. I wasn't. I wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know what Abraham Lincoln looked like. I know it based on the book. But their book is now the internet, and so if they get an image in it, and they gonna say, "Oh, okay, that's what it was." You know what I'm saying?
I would hope that as time progressed, as time progressed, I would hope that scholars and the younger crowd also have very highly intelligent people to kind of guide them in a good way, and it kind of like balance it a little bit. You know what I mean? It's not just the blind leading the blind totally.
You got
Everybody's completely.
you got to hope for humanity.
I That's the sad part. I don't. I don't. I absolutely don't. To be totally honest with you, I don't.
we're we're doomed.
Yeah, I concur. Like, yeah.
Hey, so here's the rest of my theory, right? So AI is going to take over. AI is going to take over all the industries, but here's what's going to happen. Um, and it's probably going to happen in Trump's presidency. We're gonna get universal basic income, and once we get universal basic income, it's going to satisfy a lot of people financially. A lot of people are going to be in trouble though, because the jobs are going to be taken away. You know, Amazon just cut like 30,000 jobs recent, like the other day. So, um,
She's just she was literally just like, I went to the gym, went grocery shopping, I came home, and we briefly talked. I was like, I gotta go meet Jerry, I gotta go do the show or whatever. And she was saying that her coworker husband is a manager at
mhm.
Amazon, and um he was really hurt because people were let go, but they I guess they didn't want him to tell them, and people were going into work to like use their badge to badge in, and like it wasn't responding, and that's literally how they
Oh
found out
wow,
they lost their job. Like they didn't tell them, they
wow.
didn't give them the no respect, like just completely just they just found out when it came to like work, and bam.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
was like, wow, that's devastating.
yeah. Wow, wow. That's crazy that you would do it in that manner. But
Exactly.
here's the thing: like they're getting ready for the future, and they're like, listen, like we're not gonna need y'all. We're gonna need very few of you. So what I think is going to happen, we're gonna get universal basic income, and it's going to be a good amount. It's going to be a good amount. Probably, it's probably going to start something like 2,000, 3,000 per person, but then it's going a month. But then it's probably going to go up to like $5,000 a month, and a lot of people are going to like that. A lot of people are going to like it. $5,000 a month to sit your butt at home and do nothing. But I mean, you and I both know the mental health aspect of this thing. Like when people are at home and they see their value and their purpose. A lot of people, like, their purpose is in their work. Like they a lot of people are going to be depressed with that money. A lot of people are going to go buy drugs with that money. A lot of people are going
Yeah,
to be like,
if that's the case, absolutely.
it's going to
I
it's
Like you said, it's like people who are, they enjoy their work. Like they're passionate,
mhm.
and they really enjoy being able to connect with people. Like with you and I, we've been working in mental health for quite some time, and I can honestly say I do take pleasure when I connect with people, and I reassure them like, dude, like I work here, but we're very common. Like we share a lot. Like, just don't get fooled because we work here. Like we're people too, and we kind of we all share the same experiences in life. Like it's difficult for everybody. So when I do connect with them, and then they open up, and then it just happened, and then they come back and they say, "Hey, man, I just want to thank you because you really helped me when I was like really at that point, and I didn't see a value in my life. What you said to me genuinely like made me recognize that I do have a purpose to keep going, man. It's not like what I was feeling at that time. So
Right.
yeah, man, that could be bad, like you said, because I feel it's when we did a show maybe about a few years ago, 2 years ago, Money Over Morality. I don't know if you remember that. I always
Yeah.
thought that was like one of our best shows
Yeah.
because it's more you see it now more than ever
Yeah.
where money is king to a lot of people.
And see, okay. So here's the thing, right? This is the trip. They're gonna have an argument, right? Because AI is probably going to be a better therapist than anybody.
I would say it depends on the individual. I don't know how the patient will feel about speaking to AI. Like,
Well, what if they don't know, right? Like, what if the AI looks so much of a human and don't walk like, what I mean,
right,
but like is fluid, walks, talks like a human.
they will have to refine. They will really have to get that programming. Not over time, it's possible.
They already got it in China. Like we way behind. We
Oh,
way
I know
behind.
China's always been far more light years ahead of us with technology and things like that. They always been. It's just in America we think that that's
we
the
we think we the best. We
yeah. It's
so
nonsense. That's what we've been told, but yeah.
we are so far. I mean, I don't want to say we so far behind.
But
Um,
we are though.
but we are.
Honest. Yeah, we are though. No, seriously, like in a lot of ways. Like we're American, we're born and raised here. It is what it is. But in reality though, like it's countries China's like a more advanced. Like it's just the truth. Like I'm
Like look at this. I'm about to show you something, right? To show you something. Hold on, let me see
just
how I.
facts are facts, man. We've been bombarded with patriotism and da 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 da. But
Which,
man,
hey, listen, listen. There's not another country that I think I would have wanted to be born in.
right?
There are other countries I could think of that I'd rather die in, but
Yeah, me
there's
too.
not another one that I could think of that I would rather be born, or rather have been born in. And check this joint out. Check this out. So this is a convention. Look at that. It's a robot.
You guys,
That's a robot. It's a robot.
Oh,
Ooh.
you
You
he's
know,
about to,
the new thing is like these dudes getting AI girlfriends.
Shorty's about to start twerking. Why is she
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? I'm saying she about to get it. She about
Oh
to
my
get it. And
goodness!
so 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 with that, okay, so um universal basic income is gonna come. We're gonna get a lot of money from from IT money, all that stuff. We're gonna get
Silicon
good money.
Valley.
And robot, yeah, the AI robots are gonna start to take over. Um and it's gonna put a lot of small businesses. Well, we'll see. Here's we're gonna have to decide behaviorally what we want, and
That's what I was saying.
either,
Ultimately, it's like
huh?
that's what I was saying. Like ultimately, it's literally what you said to pick. It's like are we going to confide into what they're what they're trying to push on us,
Hmm.
or will there be resistance? You know what I mean? Will there be like, no, we're not doing that. Ultimately, though, you could pacify like some people, like you said, will be content if you say, hey, we're going to give you guys a stipend, or we're going to give you guys an allowance of 5K a month. You're going to have some people like, okay,
Yeah,
absolutely.
A lot of people.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's very interesting. It's an interesting concept because, like you said, it'll be tons of people who will be like, "Oh, absolutely! All I gotta do is um, stay at home and I don't know, do nothing or whatever people enjoy, and just get
Right.
this money."
Go take my 5,000 and do whatever I want to do.
Yeah, millions upon millions upon millions of people absolutely willing to do that for sure, no question.
Yeah. And then they're not gonna know what to do. Right? They're gonna be lost. They're gonna be lost without a schedule. They're gonna be lost without work. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, man, shoot, man, I love not to work in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, but
Maybe
you just
maybe a
like
couple.
not doing nothing, like
Right.
you just like just there, like
You just in the bed getting fat, just
yeah,
like
no,
eating,
yeah,
like you're gonna be like, yo, like this is
stupid.
whack.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
you know
stupid.
what I'm saying? Like the first week was cool. I got the rest, but now I'm like, I want to go out and do
Do
something.
stuff. Yeah,
you
absolutely.
know but then you're gonna have a lot of people who are introverts and don't really want to go out, and they're gonna be stuck in the house for months, years. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be real detrimental to a lot of people. But the businesses ain't gonna care because once those prices get down, it's kind of like the flat screen TVs. Flat screen TVs used to cost $5, $6, $7,000. A
It's still
TV
amazing me
now,
to this day. I went
right?
to Costco's, man. When I went to Costco, they had like a fucking 70 something whatever. I think it was like $800. I was like, dude, I
Yeah.
remember when those things first came out, those things were like thousands of dollars.
Yeah. Especially
Was
that
in-
big, man, you looking at like
It
$10,000
was
back
like
in the day.
800, 1200. I was like, man, I remember
Yep.
when the freaking 40, 50-inch TV was like 2,500. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
but see, but
wow.
that's what happens over time, and so the cost comes down, and they get better. Like
Yeah.
like the TVs today that are, $800, $700, those are way better than the ones that was $10,000,
Years,
10,
yeah.
15 years ago. Right? And so these robots, I'm telling you, like they're gonna get better and better, and we're gonna have to make a decision, because there's still gonna be some people who are gonna say, "Listen, I got my business, I cook," you know, and we're gonna have to make a decision, conscious decision, to say we're gonna support your business because you're a human, and we're gonna come eat here because you can also get, your food delivered to you and eat at home. And a lot of people are gonna do that too.
Yep. It's
And
interesting. That path or with the stage that you setting up is
or
it could very well be a legitimate scenario, honestly.
but then I worry about, and I'm be honest with you, iRobot. You think about iRobot, man, because once we're in the houses, once we can't go nowhere, once they got that little they got the real ID stuff, and like once you can't move.
Yeah, somebody else, I don't even know what that is. They was like, they don't got a real ID. I was like, nah, I don't, what is that? I got a regular license. Like,
I had to look. I got pulled over, and the dude let me know that my license was expired. I was like, good gracious. So I had to go get one. And the crazy thing is,
what
number
is it
one,
different? What is a real ID? What is,
um, okay, so it has this big old star on it. And I don't fully know. I
oh,
really don't.
yeah, I
I don't
swear. I
fully.
just heard this too. I was like, what the heck is a real
It's
ID? I
probably
thought
some
my ID
daggone.
was real. Like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Like,
Look, it's probably some daggone chip in that thing that,
yeah, something to
you
track.
know what I mean? It
It's
probably is.
got to be something to track you for sure.
Yeah, because you got this big old star. Now, listen, my picture for my ID, I had hair that was black. so so I was like, all right, it's about time for me to update my
Oh
picture.
man.
and my license had expired, but it's been such a hassle trying to get those. They have like a 2-year waiting period.
Wow.
Or not 2-year waiting period, a 2-year um what is it? It's like a pass. So if your license expired, they're not gonna you're not gonna get in trouble for the next year and a half. So if your license
Oh,
expired
it
this
give you
year,
enough time to get the other one
yeah,
or whatever.
to
Okay,
to get it, yeah.
the
But in the
real ID or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
definitely it has to be something about tracking you or something. It because
that's what
I don't understand.
yeah, man. That's what I think. But everybody's into this tracking stuff, man. Did y'all get because we work at the same well, not the same hospital, but we work for the same organization, and they gave us these new badges with the little tracker thing in it. Did you get yours yet?
A tracker?
Yeah.
Man, you part of Illuminati?
Ah, man.
Nah.
Ah, you ain't get one.
A tracker?
Yo,
What does it look like? What is it?
it's just a badge. It's just a badge thing. It's like a card. It almost look like a card reader thing.
Is it is it to like badge in the building
Nope,
or
nope.
what is it? What
No,
does it do?
they have sensors all over the building now, so they can track where you are, and they can track you outside of the building.
Okay.
So yeah, they track in the building. They can like track you um if you're in a bathroom, they know like within like 6 inches, they know where you at. And then outside the building, they know where you at. It's
Oh,
probably
okay.
the signal is probably weaker
It's
outside
probably
the
it's I'm
building.
pretty sure it's coming up for me
Yeah,
as well, wherever we are, but yeah. What does
yeah.
it look like? I don't know. They be rolling out so much stuff.
Shoot,
Cause I'm pretty sure it's just a matter of time till it go across the whole whatever.
yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure
Shoot,
if we
I mean,
don't,
I show it to you when we're done. I show it to you all. I'll go find it. Um, but yeah, I mean, but everybody's into this tracking stuff. Like everybody wants to know exactly where you are, where what you're doing. Like that's
the only
it.
thing now that I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Mhm.
the only thing that I honestly think about it that my manager gave me, but it's I don't know. It's like a I don't see now you got me thinking because but no, remember the pinpoint?
Yeah, yeah.
So we got that. That's like fairly new. It's like a thing you it's not like
Is it
it's
white?
a yes.
It's like a card. Look,
Yes.
hold on. Let me.
Yes, it's
I'll go.
white. It's like a car. It's nothing on it. It's
Yeah,
thicker. It's like a little bit thicker than the regular one.
yeah,
The
yeah.
thicker version of it, and it's all white, and it's like a button in the
Yep,
middle part
yep,
thingy.
yep. Yeah, it's a tracker.
Okay, so that's they're doing that now.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yep, yep. So it's a pinpoint, but it's also a tracker. So
gotcha.
it tracks you all over the building and outside of the building.
Okay,
Now I don't know if it tracks you, because like I got mine here. I'm like, yeah,
that's what I was saying. How does
y'all gonna
that?
know if I'm at home or. Thankfully, I don't do no crazy stuff. But if I did, y'all gonna know what I'm doing.
It's I don't know if it will. It probably connects to a certain extent when you get to a certain point. I would think to the I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know because if it let off a signal, so it seems like it may be able to like connect to Wi-Fi,
Okay,
but but what if it could connect to any Wi-Fi in the area? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
that's yeah.
so that's
That is incredibly invasive. I don't like that. I didn't know. I don't
right,
because like I mean, I get it for work and things like that, but I mean, I don't. I don't necessarily want to have that at home, if you will. Like if it's literally doing that, you
right.
know.
And I
I
don't know if it is, but that
but it wouldn't surprise me though, because it's like you said, it utilized Wi-Fi. I mean,
well, if it can track you in the building and it can
yeah.
track you outside of the building, how far can it? The question is, how far can it
How
track
can
you?
it? Right.
You know what I'm saying? And how is it tracking you? And if it's tracking you based on it connecting to different like maybe it's set up to where it only connects to the hospital's Wi-Fi
That's
right
what I
now.
was thinking.
But what if somebody went in and changed that? You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden it connects to any Wi-Fi
Yeah.
that's close to it.
The mad scientist, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then you can know like man. So what is your thought, overall thought? Because I ran down my scenario. I think by the end of next year we'll have a fully fledged AI movie. And here's the bad part. It's gonna be a great movie too. It's gonna be a great movie. Like AI is gonna make the greatest script ever. The actors are gonna be right on point. You ain't gonna have to worry about no attitudes, like they're gonna
The human element, right?
right. So it's gonna create like the greatest movie of all time, and we're gonna go watch it. We're gonna watch it because it's gonna be a great movie, and we ain't gonna know. Well, we will know. We will know because it'll be major news, so we will know. But after we watch it, we ain't gonna care. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of like if you go to a restaurant and you got an AI chef, like a robot chef, and you're like, man, nah, man, I want a real chef to cook my food, and then you eat that joint, and then you like,
It all right.
yeah, I'm all right. He can cook. He can keep cooking. He can keep cooking.
He put it down to 1 and 2.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the music. Like, yeah. So
Nah, that song was dope. That 50 Cent joint. I really do like that song. Like, that's cool.
I'm telling you, they got some other ones too that I like. I got a whole daggone playlist. I got a whole AI playlist, man. But what do you think?
Honestly, I could see AI taking control over a lot of things. I really can. But you know what? The funny thing about it is, though, we as people, we have given up so much for comfort and conveniency. We want comfort. We want conveniency so much. We gave away a lot of freedoms because we want to. We don't want to work. We don't want to. We don't want to do the extra stuff. Like, so prime example. I have limitations with technology, me personally. I try to keep a healthy boundary of utilizing technology, and because I just personally feel like a lot of people are very, very consumed with technology. It's just like they can't function without it. It just consumes them. Every time I saw several people walking across the street while looking at their phone. They're not even like looking to see if a car, they're like just like looking down and just like they're not even aware of their surroundings. Like that's crazy to me.
Right.
Like I could never do things like that. And I feel like we giving away a lot of, so it's just only going to get more and more intrusive. Like we're like, hey, Google or this, that, play this song. Like you're casually saying to a robot that's basically listening to you, but I don't know, how you're telling yourself it's only listening to you when you ask it something? Are you lying to yourself here or what? Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? You think it's just only listening to when you say whatever, play this song? Is it not listening to you in general? Like, I don't, these are the things that the games that we play with ourselves in our mind for convenience. We'll actually sit back and tell ourselves, well, that microphone isn't on right now. It's not on until I say, "Hey Google." Really? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but look, those are the same people who you think won't believe that Tupac was chilling with Malcolm X.
Good point. Touche. Touche. I see the light. We doomed. We gonna die. But no, seriously, man, it's really it's an interesting time, man. All the way around, dude. It's very, very interesting, man. And this is where we're going to see where humanity lies. We're going to see if we're resilient or we're cattle. It's just that simple. I mean, at some point, the intrusiveness, the bullying, the just we're just being taken advantage of from so many different angles and so many different institutions and so many different just everything. Like at some point, we're going to see if humans are they stand for something or we're cattle. I mean, ultimately, that's what I see. I see it's going to get to a point where money is already king. That's how society is designed, but humanity as a whole, like it has to, something has to happen. Either we conform to corporation in their direction of what they see for humanity, or humanity say, okay, enough is enough. We're not going this far. And we have to set those boundaries and resist. That's because it's either or to me at this point. It's either or.
Yeah, yeah. But
Honestly.
it comes a point in time where resistance is futile. You know,
Yeah, they told you
it's
that
like,
I robot. So
and I think we're there. I think that's also why the game plan is able to be shown more, because it's like you can't stop it. Like, imagine what would have to happen to stop the AI movement.
a
Like
lot.
we couldn't stop it. I don't think human beings could stop it.
We can.
How?
We will have to. It's a tall task. I'll say that, but it will have to be. We will have to have we will have to have a epiphany, meaning everyone. There is no white or black. There is no this country, that country. It's humanity versus the machine. It has to be a like. Now I don't want to use the word conscious. It just have to be a
Collective.
human collective awareness and understand the forefront of what we're facing. Like it's here. This isn't far fetched anymore. This isn't a movie. No, it's here. Like all the movies we saw, all the things that we thought was far fetched and oh whatever, it's not gonna, no, it's here now. So we're gonna have to either understand what we're facing and meet the challenge, or be cattle. I mean, honestly, I really do. That's it. There is no other way.
But like you said, like it would have to be 100%. And the problem is you're not going to get 100%, because the powers that be are looking at this like the atomic bomb. It's like who the person who gets there first controls it and is on the top. So nobody's gonna want to back down, because like if US backs down and China says, cool, y'all back down, we'll take it. And so then US says, well, shoot, we don't want y'all to take it, so we'll try to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
And
gonna
then
want to be the head of the movement. So
right, because then that is the power play. You're on top of the game, right? It's like the atomic bomb. It's like, yeah, we have the bombs, so we have the power, right? And we're not afraid to drop it, right?
I
And
mean,
so
but aren't we destined for failure? Like just genetic, like just in
what do you mean
general, like
destined for failure? What do you mean? What do that mean?
not to pivot. I'm just we live on. I'm a science guy. I'm all everything that ever existed
Mm-hmm.
on this planet went extinct. So from that perspective,
Well, hold up. But you're a science guy, so don't you believe in evolution?
it's not a matter of belief. Evolution is real. You don't need to believe in something that's real. Like you go with that belief stuff, man. You keep talking about belief, man. Oh my goodness.
Man, yeah. We're gonna
I
have to
don't know
bring
what's going to come
that back.
after us or if there will be, but with dinosaurs, there was all types of different things prior to the humanoid, the Homo erectus, Homo sapien. Like I don't know if it's going to be another or what it will be after us or if there will be, but I'm just saying like everything that ever existed at some point went extinct on this planet, regardless. Like that's what I mean. Like in the sense is like, isn't it like kind of inevitable? Like even if AI fails and
Mhm.
humanity ultimately conquers it and all is well in the world, there always going to be another frontier that's going to humanity is going to have to face. It never stops. Like if AI fails, there's going to be another thing, a comet. It's just that's what I mean by destined to fail or destined to be extinct. Like something catastrophic is always in the cooking. Like it has to be. Like, it's just the way it is. Like it's inevitable.
I mean, to a certain extent, right? But like I said, evolution. Like, how do you know? And you already answered this. You don't know what's next, but we could be looking at a cyborg. Like because you mentioned like with the whole linking with AI. It's like, what if we become a cyborg? Like, what if that is the evolution?
That's to me, ultimately, that's the only way um parts of human beings survive. Like we're incapable of moving forward without infusion with something else because human beings as just human beings will go extinct. That it's not if it's we will like it's we
Sure.
just
I mean,
will.
we've been around for a while.
Yeah, so will sharks. So has sharks, and so has you know what I'm saying. But everything goes extinct.
Uh,
It's so what hasn't gone extinct? Like so to you know what I mean?
Well,
Like
we don't really know timelines. Like timelines and stuff is like when people say, "Oh, the dinosaurs this million years," it's like, okay, shut up. Nobody knows. No, it's like it's like it can't nobody come to a consensus. Like, can't nobody say, you know what, the dinosaurs they went extinct 1,257,000 years ago.
but we don't know the exact, but we
But
can
the range is like so wide. My point is like not like nobody knows. Like nobody knows how long humans have really been here. We don't know. We
yeah,
and the
we can
date
only go back to what we could discover. I agree.
right, right. And
We
the
only
date
could
keeps changing, right?
we can only go back, yeah, because that's science. I mean, if something new is discovered, that's the beauty of. So your perspective of that is negative because you view it as a changing, but in reality, it's like a good thing because you get more concrete evidence and it's more reliable. It's more
But see,
accurate.
no, but see, my point is that is not accurate.
Was as accurate as it can be given what the evidence that we have.
But but the simple fact that it keeps changing lets me know that, oh, okay, you'll just find something else. Oh, you'll just find something else. Oh, and you'll just find something else.
That's
Like
humans. That's
it's
humans being humans discovering.
right.
And
So I guess my point is like as far as like the time frame, we don't know how long we've been here. We don't know how long we'll be here, right? But I do think like the whole cyborg thing is an option
no, yeah.
because
Again, I truly feel that in order for humans to eventually like progress beyond what we're capable of, we have to infuse with something outside of just the flesh, outside of ourselves,
and we kind
because
of
we're
already
limited.
doing it, right? We
Right?
kind of already doing it with surgeries. People get knee replacements, people get hip replacements. Remember that what was it? The shows the Bionic Man. Was it the Bionic Man or the $6 million man? Anyway, yeah, it's a
I'm not sure.
show back in the day, but he had basically these bionic powers because he had replacements, right? And it's like we're already becoming part robot.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
I
And
think it's necessary. I think that's like a necessary thing, though, in order for us to go past our ceiling as humans to understand. For example, I'm a nerd, science guy. It's for us to, because we're never going. We're not capable of falling into a black hole. We're not capable of creating something that could go into a black hole because it's just it's a frontier.
Matthew McConaughey can.
Yeah, it's interesting what he did. That guy, he's a special guy. That guy.
That's a great movie, man. Interstellar is a
It's one.
great
It's
movie.
a fantastic movie. I love
Yeah.
that movie. Interstellar was a great movie. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's I don't know. Realistically thinking, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't foresee humans being around too much longer because we're not getting it. Like we're not understanding. I ain't gonna say we're not understanding it, but I just feel like we have to something great has to happen in order for us to propel ourselves to a higher understanding because we're limited.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Uh, something great has
We can
happened.
understand physics and we can understand what we know now, but in order for us to achieve a higher like quantum, I ain't trying to get all into crazy into all this stuff,
Mhm.
but in order for us to kind of have a better understanding of the universe in itself, certain elements, because we can't travel outside of we're a product of Earth. Like we are specifically a product of this planet. They keep talking about moving to Mars and terraforming this and yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Good luck with that. But what I'm saying is like
Yeah.
realistically, we have to bond with something else or something drastic has to happen in order for us to like truly understand on a deeper level.
Bond
If
with
that
something
makes sense. I know I'm
else.
talking in riddles, but I'm only speaking for like understanding like so many puzzles or things that we don't fully understand. Like from a science perspective, right? Let's just talk about the Big Bang and all that good stuff. So we understand, or the theory of the Big Bang is that the Big Bang happened and thus what we see now over millions and long periods of time. But when you look into that, we can only see back 14 or 13.8 or something like that billion years ago, scientifically speaking. And
Mhm.
then you see the cosmic microwave background. It's where you see where the Big Bang happened or an explosion of sorts happened, and we can't see past that light. That light is everywhere. Well, it's the furthest you can look back, period, and you can't see past that part because the light is so faint. It's beyond seeing past. You can't. We are limited. So that leave us with a frontier of saying the Big Bang, and we won't be able to explain prior to. We could say cosmic inflation, which is probably the better explanation, but what was before cosmic inflation? So we're limited. We're
You
we
know what it
we
was.
huh?
You know what it was.
Here you go. No, it's not even that. I have nothing against the religions like God and all that stuff, but yeah, I hold. So if someone says God, I hold that in the same. I hold that in the same scrutiny or the same questions that I ask science. Not so. What was God like? God? You can't. Then if you can't on one hand say what caused the Big Bang or cosmic inflation, but then in the same breath say nothing caused God. That's hypocritical. That's a double standard. Like, we have to be honest. I don't care if someone has an explanation. Just tell me, shit, so I know. I have no stake in nothing. I'm fine with either way. I just want to know. I genuinely want to know. I don't.
Hey, Eddie said, "Nothing from nothing leave nothing. You gotta have something. It gotta come from something. Okay, something had to start everything, right?
That's the frontier from science, and it's very interesting.
And no
I
matter
listen.
I had a thought when you was talking. I was thinking, what if what you can't see past is a black hole?
Yeah, I mean, I said that the other day. I said, how do we not know we're in a black hole? Like, how do
Yeah,
we
we
not
in
know?
one.
Right, at the center of most observable galaxies
Mm-hmm.
is a black hole. Like, that's literally in the center of all types of like most galaxies. I can't say all, but it's a nice amount of evidence that indicate at the center of a lot of solar systems, like the Milky Way and Andromeda and all these it's a black hole. So how do we not know that an explosion, because a black hole is nothing but when a star dies, it supernovas, and it fluctuates, and it gets big, and it loses all its hydrogen, all its elements, and it collapses, and it boom, and explodes, and then it warps space-time, and then black hole. You see the black hole? So how do we know we're not the byproduct of another you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That exploded and thus formed the Milky Way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these, who
yeah,
knows? I
right.
don't, this is all,
Maybe
interesting stuff, man.
maybe when we die, we get
You see,
reincarnated into another black hole. Which
I would just had that conversation with somebody. I said, dude, what if when we die, like, we don't remember our past life, but what if you've been living, what if you live, you don't know that you've been living for like hundreds of years, and you was once Chris or Robert, but you have
right,
no ability to understand that you existed before.
right,
I don't
right.
know.
And maybe you were in this black hole, or the comics used the universe thing, right? Maybe it was this universe, maybe it was another universe. Who knows?
I just think I think it's a lot of stuff we just don't honestly know. And
We don't.
like you said, we won't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened when we die. I'm not gonna sit up here and claim to know what happened when we die. We can die and go to heaven or hell. We can die and then that's it. We don't know we're dead, and it's just like that's just it. We could die and come back as another baby all over. We don't know either way. In my opinion,
We
I
don't.
whatever makes people calm. That's why I always say I get what religion is needed for a lot of people. It helps them.
Mm-hmm.
It gives them peace. It makes them okay. You know what I mean? And I find nothing wrong with that at all whatsoever. I'm more of a evidence real literal guy, and I'm not gonna know until I'm dead. So it's just real hard to.
And look, you may not know then. Who knows?
Who
Who knows
knows?
what we're gonna know then?
Because like I told wifey, I had said, yo, one thing that was incredibly weird. I had surgery. I know you remember me talking about. I remember when I had my surgery, they gave me some kind of medicine that put me out.
Mm,
At that moment, I didn't know I didn't exist. It was
mm,
like one of those kind of sleeps
mm,
where, when you sleep on your own, you're asleep. Like you hear stuff, and you kind of move, and
mm-hmm.
like you're still alive. But whatever medicine they gave me to induce me to like go to sleep for my operation, I wasn't here, bro.
Mm,
I
mm,
wasn't here, bro.
mm,
I wasn't here. I'm a very light sleeper. I wasn't here, bro. I
mm.
I had no awareness of nothing. I did not know that I did not exist until they woke me up, and it was like, "Hi, hey, you okay? Like that. But prior to I had no idea that I was not here no more. It was weird.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's going to stick with me for the rest of my life because that was a very, very, very interesting situation I went through when I had that surgery.
Did you see anything? Did you like?
I don't. That's the thing. I don't recall seeing any. I don't remember. I don't remember seeing anything or hearing anything or like nothing. It was weird, dude. It was like one moment I saw a little wall and Shannon. They were literally right there looking at me. And all the nurses came in the room and they were like, hey, let me know what was about to happen, just trying to prep me and prepare me and get me ready mentally for what was about to happen. I remember them talking to me. I remember them telling me everything. Like, hey, you're about to have the surgery. It's going to be about 2.5, 3 hours. And we're going to give you this medicine. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I remember exactly when they stuck me with a needle in my arm. And I felt like almost instantly I got drowsy. I was like, it was so weird because I said, oh, this is some good shit. I said it out loud. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear, I don't know what that medicine is crazy. Whatever that is crazy. Because it took literally like maybe 10 seconds. Bam. And I was like, holy shit. I said, damn, this is some good shit, man. I'm about to go to sleep. I was like, and I said, I love y'all. I said that to him. I was like, Lord, I said, I love y'all. And I don't even remember them. I remember me being on a bed and they rolling me, and that's it. Like, that's the last thing I remember. They were moving me a little bit. Bam. I was like, couldn't tell you what I looked like when I was on the table. What they move, I don't know until they woke me up. It's weird. That's gonna always stick with me, dude, because I think it was because I was always hesitant and I didn't really want to do the surgery. And I kind of had to when I saw my own MRI. I ain't no doctor, but my shit was fucked up. I had to get that surgery. I was like, oh, I saw the MRI. I was like, yeah, we got to do this one. So, but I remember it was weird, dude. It was so freaking weird. I remember like I didn't exist to me. I was there at one moment I was there, and then they shot me whatever medicine that was, and I wasn't alive. I had no feeling. I had no feeling of being here at all until I woke up. It was like a switch or something. It was weird.
Deeper than asleep.
Yeah.
Deeper than asleep. Like you weren't even.
It wasn't like a casual taking a nap. It was beyond that, dude. It was creepy.
There's a video. And we gonna get ready to wrap up, but I gotta show you this.
Oh, my bad. I got back, but
no, you good. Stop
it.
Yeah,
that was very interesting to me though, brother. I swear to goodness, man. That's gonna always stick with me. That experience was very, very, very interesting.
Since you brought that up, I gotta show you this video because I don't know if you've seen it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I seen it. He was like sex change or something.
For your surgery. Okay. Let me see your hand.
I do remember. This is hilarious.
This how they put you out.
Oh, let's get in there already. You gotta go fast.
Oh goodness.
Just go ahead and put your head back. You should be asleep any second now and be ready for your sex change surgery.
I'm here for no sex change surgery. I'm here for a weight loss surgery. No, wait. Sierra do Sol. Wait, no.
He tried to fight it. Mommy smile. He tried to fight it.
He put up a better fight.
I'm here to put your.
Tried to fight it.
He put up a better fight than me.
Fight it though, man.
I guess they had to really make sure I was knocked out because they was doing the spinal surgery on me, so they had to really make sure I was out of there. So
yeah.
that was. I remember that video. That was funny as hell.
It like took a couple seconds. You out, boy. You out.
Man, it took me no time.
But thankfully surgery went well.
No, absolutely.
Doing good.
Yeah. I can't complain. Got back into the gym, busting my ass in the gym. Loving it, man. I
Man.
love the gym. So now I can do it
Okay,
without
now. Hey, man, shoot, man. Now look, now I wish I stayed out there in the country. I could be in the gym with you.
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I spend hours in the gym if I can, man. I had to cut it short, but
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy going to the gym. I do. I love it, man.
That's what's up. I do too. Pretty soon you're gonna have AI trainers. You know what I'm saying? Them AI train. Matter of fact, you probably gonna have. You pretty much got AI workout equipment. You know them the little workout equipment that changes the weight. Like tonal. I know it's tonal. It's another one, but basically, as you're working out, it gauges, all the effort you putting in and all of this and all of that,
Wow.
and it changes weight
It
for you.
adjusts.
Yeah, yeah, and it don't really use weight. It use like whatever it use. I don't know, electronic weight. But yeah, so that's already a thing. And pretty soon
AI.
you're gonna have AI trainers, and they're gonna be great too. They're gonna be great. So
Let's see where it goes with this AI.
AI is here, man. AI is here, and my whole thing is I don't want to be left behind this time. You know what I mean? Like I don't. I feel like whoever uses it and embraces it will be able to move with it, and whoever is not, well, they'll be left behind, and it ain't gonna be good. People already can't read and can't write, so when AI is doing everything for you,
That's true.
you know,
That
you,
is true. AI is definitely. I can see it. I can see what you're saying. I just don't know to what extent or how far it will go. I agree though. AI is definitely here and it can either be horrible or it can be balanced. But given the circumstances of corporation, I err on the side of being horrible because it's about profit margins and you know
it's probably gonna be great early on, and then after a while, it's
get
gonna,
real bad.
yeah, yeah, and by then I'll be in a different country. So,
Oh man, I've been trying to leave. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, buddy, yeah. But look, man, hey, it's been great to get back. I know we've been talking about getting
Absolutely.
back on this thing, man, and
But we
I,
here,
I
man.
we are here, and we're gonna keep it running. So
Absolutely.
I appreciate you. Of course, I'm right and you're wrong. So, as always. But for everybody out there, we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.